I would just like to mention that immediately following the parade, Budweiser welcomes you to New Dublin's Irish Fest and reminds you if you choose to drink, please do so responsibly. Know when to say when.
Now we're looking at the AMVETS Color Guard, Post 45. It's headed up by Doc Borkert. Doc is barking out the commands.
Oh, this is okay here. Is this the next?
Charlene Osterman, New London past president. This is the AMVETS Auxiliary 45.
Some of the dignitaries are Tricia Bredlow, White Clover Princess from Stevens Point.
The Wisconsin National Guard has many interesting opportunities for job training, education benefits for college.
With us today are the AMVET State President, Mr. and Auxiliary President, Mr. and Mrs. Mahoney. Look what we got here.
Oh my goodness. Sergeant Bucky of the National Guard. The Wisconsin National Guard has many interesting opportunities for job training. If interested, call 414-832-2715 for more information.
They also have education benefits for college.
No.
They have 3 units, a 1 5-ton truck, 1 HMMV, and 1 carrier personal M113.
The New Dublin Fire Department is our next parade entry. And we have our beautiful restored antique vehicle, the Buffalo. Sounds like it has a beautifully restored antique siren.
Was driven by Fireman Roloff.
Oh, they're hopping out of the car to pass out candy to the kiddies. That is the safe way. We appreciate that they leave the vehicle for that purpose. And these are the modern and currently used fire vehicles from New Dublin.
3 pumpers, 2 red ones and 1 yellow.
I think he hit that kid in the face with it. Of course, we always station the fire company and the ambulance close to the front of the parade. Boy, they're showing us what they can do. Top of the morning to you.
I don't know who was driving the first two trucks, but the yellow one is being driven by Bruce Davis. Hi, Bruce.
And a lot of little leprechauns in the back of the truck.
Sue Weinberg. Hi, JC. Hi, Alex.
And that announcement was from the New Dublin Family Medical Center. We have the ambulance driven by Diane Tyler and Kathy Craig. Top of the morning to you. New Dublin Ambulance. Hi, Kathy.
Oh, look at the back of it.
And they're showing us how it looks inside the interior of the ambulance.
Next, we have the Shamrock Club of New Dublin. Sorry, the trailer broke. The truck is provided by Plock.
Yes, we did hear that our club float had some problems right before the parade started. But also representing our club is a person that we both know. Judy, who could this be?
Well, that's my little brother, St. Patrick, Mooch Barrington.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick was entertaining earlier this week. He was seen in 5 schools and nursing homes in the area, or residential homes. And he was explaining to the community who St. Patrick was and how he used the shamrock in teaching his lessons. Oh, coming into view, Linda Cross, beautiful bagpiper from Wapaka. Linda teaches high school in Hortonville, and she's been heading up our parade every single year since we've had it. So glad to have her again this year.
Next, we have the Mayor of New Dublin, Greg O'Matheson, and the future Mrs. O'Matheson. They are being escorted up to the dignitary table by Mike and Ruth Barrington. The car is provided by and driven by Terry Murphy.
And isn't she a beautiful Irish lass? This is the New Dublin Chief of Police, Dave Newman, in his St. Patrick's blue.
Isn't that Dave O'Newman?
I believe it is.
The vehicle is provided by Plock, GM, and Chrysler.
And now we are unloading the parade judges. The car is provided and driven by Earl Waters. And here are the dignitaries this year.
New London Fire Chief Wayne Wilfer, New Dublin Fire Chief, New Dublin City Attorney Earl Waters, and New Dublin City Administrator Jim Patrick.
The Grand Marshal of our parade, the 1996 Grand Marshal, is Miss Kitty Casper of WOZZ. Kitty is the morning personality on WOZZ, and she was in our Wednesday night program at the junior high school. Very lovely lady indeed. And she's going to remain around New Dublin today doing live broadcasting throughout the day.
The vehicle is provided by Dave Prawl.
And we thank all of our donated vehicles They're all polished up and just so beautiful. Oh, we have some wonderful royalty to announce now, Judy.
The 1995 Irishman of the Year and Irish Rose, Mike and Barb Lawhern. The car is provided by Plock, GM, and Chrysler, and they're being escorted by their daughter, Lori, and son-in-law, Todd Barrington.
And that was last year's Irishman of the Year and Irish Rose. And now we're coming to our very special royalty. This year's Irishman of the Year and Irish Rose, and driven in a beautiful carriage provided by Dick Ide.
The 1996 Irishman of the Year is George Cooney. The 1996 Irish Rose is Ethel O'Brien. Congratulations.
George Cooney is the Irishman of the Year from New London. He lives south of town on County D. And Ethel O'Brien resides in Manawa, where she has lived. She was married to Irishman Bob O'Brien. Thank you to the Ides for their beautiful carriage. You can look up on the dignitaries stand now, and you can see where the parade royalty is being seated in front of our beautifully remodeled public library and museum. Nice crowd today.
Our next float is the O'Brien family, the O'Brien clan. This float represents the O'Briens of Lebanon, who are very proud to have one of its own, Ethel O'Brien, as this year's Irish Rose.
And some of her grandchildren are playing trumpets, and they're playing My Wild Irish Rose. Ethel's gift to our clan: patience, life, kindness, music, humor. Hello, Mary.
And
family.
Of course. Hi, Nancy.
Love.
And education.
Where there is fun, there is the luck of the Irish. More parade royalty is arriving at this time. A very special couple, our Irish lass and our Irish lassie.
The Irish lassie is Shannon Barrington, daughter of Dave and Bonnie Barrington. Shannon is a 5th grader at Lincoln School. Our Irish lad is Ryan Weber. He's the son of Carl and Gail Weber, and he's a 6th grader at Parkview.
Shannon is being escorted by her uncle, Mike Barrington. And the flashy Corvette they were being driven in was provided by Plock.
Next we have the winners of the New Dublin Dash, and we have no idea who they are. Can you holler your names out?
I see a McFall in there. Tiffany McFall, yes. Nick Cook. Charlotte Belial. Couldn't even see them underneath the green, who they were. Glad to have you as winners.
The car is provided by Peggy Hendricks.
Oh, what a gorgeous, gorgeous carriage. It looks like something Cinderella would be riding in. But no, I
think it's the Pope. The Pope is in New Dublin. The Mary Garrity Norder clan and Pope Bill Sullivan riding in Fuzzy Clegene's Amish wedding carriage, pulled by his Percherons. Oh, thank you, thank you. We need The Pope is in New Dublin.
And we were just blessed by his holy water.
Here comes Pup's Irish Buggy. The Mike Lawhern clan and Pup's Irish Pub.
Boy, what a classy new Jeep that is. It's an O-Jeep.
driven by Jack Turk.
This is a new entry in our new Dublin parade this year, and it's the Circle Diamond Llamas. The Llamas group represented by Circle Diamond Llamas Ranch, Shepherd's Promise, Lloyd's Sandy Acres, Embarrass River Llamas, and they raise llamas for investment, breeding stock. They're guard animals, and they're also a very unique pet and companion animal. Aren't they beautiful? We are very pleased to have an O'Connell walking a llama in this year's parade. Now, here's a fun sounding parade entry going by us, Judy. It's Happy St. Pat's from McMidtown.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Farrell and McHugh. Oh my gosh, look at these darling, darling donkeys.
Here we've got the RAD, Reedfield Against Drugs Club. The Reedfield Against Drug Club stands for Healthy Fun Activities, and they promote the non-use of drugs and alcohol.
Oh, we didn't have time to announce that we had Lloyd and Eunice Fletcher with their mules, and the mules also have names, Jack, King, and Jenny.
Luck. Leprechauns understand clever kids. Those are all clever kids because they don't use drugs. Next we have Cub Scout Pack 3049. They'd like to say congratulations to this year's Arrow of Light recipients from Cub Scout Pack 3049. It's a chartered organization sponsored by VFW Post 2732 and the Learman Scholar, New London.
And next we have Boy Scout Troop 59 and Explorers Post 842. They would like you to know that they are having their third annual Cedar Strip Canoe Raffle, starting at the Wolf River Fest and ending at the Cheese and Sausage Fest. Now, we have seen this canoe before up close. It is absolutely beautiful. Look at it there. You can just see the beauty of it. That is a handmade canoe. Wouldn't you just love to have something like that? Although I don't know how it would fit in my apartment.
Ahead of the float is Lincoln Barrington, a Boy Scout who was a camp leader this year.
And also your nephew.
Okay.
Oh, what a nice sunflower there, next to a leprechaun. There's some little leprechauns peeking over the fence. Even the leprechauns are smiling at Walmart. Better everyday low prices.
Walmart proudly serving New Dublin for the past 6 years.
Well, Mr. O'Johnson, would you know anything about this? Walmart here in front of us. Oh, a fine four-wheeler we have. A pot of gold sitting behind him. We're so fortunate this year to have Klein Hansen sponsoring our senior high marching band. Let's sit back and listen.
What's happened to my car?
Bye.
It's not there.
We were just waving to Craig Hippus, the director of the Senior High Marching Band. We're so also happy to have the Fox Valley Riders helping with the parade crowd control, making sure that everyone is standing back at a safe distance. Oh, is that nice to hear the bulldog music? And we are looking at Shaw's snow removal truck.
Shaw's Snow Removal focuses on speed, cost, quality, and good service. Shaw's Snow Removal is located on County W.
BT's Waterfront. And there is Julie. And all the little BTs. And the little toadstools. We have a fun time there, don't we, Judy? And thank you for the water yesterday. I came and got it again. Those chairs are sparkling. We'll see you afterwards in the tent, watching the entertainment.
Thank you. Beaties, John Ernst, Joanne Canavo, Pee-Pee, Audrey, and Snap.
Ronald McDonald. Oh boy, oh boy.
That little guy was so tickled to see him, he fell right down. You can meet with Ronald McDonald as he joins the New Dublin activities, and that's just what's happening now. Oh.
Why are they letting them run out there like that? I don't know. We need some mothers out here.
There's another one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me have the microphone. Oh, the drums go bang and the cymbals clang and the horns they blaze away. McCarthy pumps the old bassoon while I the pipes do play. And Hennessy, Tennessee toodles the flute. The music is something grand. A credit to Ireland, McNamara's band. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ronald. I know my daughter had a Shamrock Shake last night. Oh, what a beautiful car.
It's my pride and joy. This car has not been driven in 55 years. With the luck of the Irish, we got it going today. I own that car, and it's being driven by Dwayne Doucette of Nichols, who has also restored it. In the car are Dwayne, Dave, Jim McDaniel, Leah Looker, Brady Looker. It's a 1933 Pontiac that has 11,000 miles on it.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
And if you're looking for a new car, go to Northport Motors.
What a privilege to have that parade driven for the first time in 55 years right in our own parade. Thank you, Judy.
Sally Racing.
These are the main sponsors of Consolidated Construction, Dale Gas and Oil, Refractory Services, Old Store Cafe.
Yeah.
That says Busy Badgers 4-H, New Dublin, Wisconsin, right on the front of that great big beautiful truck.
And they'd like to say it's not just luck. Today's members become tomorrow's leaders.
How true that is. My, they certainly put a lot of effort into their float.
The float is being driven in a truck owned by Lyle Yankee, and he's been in the float or in the parade for quite a few years now. We'd like to thank him and his family.
Oh my goodness, there's a couple of cows waving at us.
And look at that leprechaun up there. How's she going, Whitey?
There's a lot of busy badgers here. Everyone needs a home. Adopt a retired racing greyhound. This is the Fox Valley Greyhound Network. These are retired racing greyhounds. Many are up for adoption. Look at how beautiful these animals are. Did you know, Judy, by adopting, you are saving a greyhound's life? If you're interested in adopting, you can call Ken Ebert and his wife, Carol. And the telephone number is 982-3721.
Thanks so much for bringing him to the parade.
I say each of those dogs has an Irish cap on their head. They look very old greyhoundish today. Sandy Knoll 4-H is our next entry in the parade, and they're wishing a happy St. Patrick's Day from Sandy Knoll 4-H Club.
Sandy Knoll 4-H Club believes in the luck of the Irish. In fact, luck is popping out all over in Sandy Knoll 4-H Club. The club now has 54 members and 38 adult and youth project leaders are involved in over 51 project areas.
Some of the things that their group does are being listed on shamrocks that are siding the parade: photography, archery, sewing, visual arts, raising rabbits, raising beef. This looks like a political entry in the parade. Vote Mathewson. There's a good idea.
Mayor Mathewson is seeking his third term as mayor of New Dublin. And Greg would like to remind everyone that the general election is early this year, coming up next week on Tuesday, March 19th. So please get out to the polls and vote. He's done a very swell job as mayor of New Dublin.
I hear the Budweiser sound. Do, 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 do.
The Bud Brigade. This 1955 International pumper truck served the Espanola, Florida Volunteer Fire Department until Tri-County Distributors purchased it in August of 1992. During restoration, the pump was removed and donated to the Tustin, Wisconsin Volunteer Fire Department.
Well, that was fun. And here's some more fun, the Zor Funsters from Wisconsin Rapids. We are so glad to see them. They look like they're having fun and games, but they're also raising money. The Zor Funsters are a shrine unit, and they raise money for 19 orthopedic hospitals and 3 burn centers with no charge to patient or families.
Next, we have a float from Paula's Playhouse. Paula's Playhouse would like to wish all the children of New Dublin a happy St. Patrick's Day. Lucky kids play at Paula's Playhouse. Our next float, Beyond Belief Faith Christian Youth Group. Hi.
Hi. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Next we have the Country Peddlers and Company of America. Country Peddlers is a traveling country store. Cindy Paulson is this area's first peddler, and she's accompanied by peddlers Barb Huffman, Ann Kuhnke, Lori Van Alstine, and all the peddlers' kids.
Casey's Concrete. Reach your pot of gold with the Country Peddlers and Company of America.
Casey's is right behind the Country Peddlers. Casey's Concrete does brick pattern, colored concrete driveways, sidewalks, and garages, and flat work. For free estimates, call Casey's Concrete.
And that's Ben Casey. 867-4270. Here's a cute car.
This is a 1939 Mercury. In 1939 was the first year that Mercury was made. It's from Kafer Farms of Eureka, Wisconsin.
Eureka!
Something smells hot. I don't know what this is. It's an antique truck.
Scanning the crowd and seeing the beautiful array of faces watching the parade this year. The parade communications is sponsored by Cellulink, and we thank them for that. The trailer that we are sitting on is donated by Master Electrical Services of New London, and today we call that New Dublin. Thank you. It's nice to have a trailer to sit on.
Next we have Representative Bill Lorge from Bear Creek. Representative Lorge is wearing his famous green loading jacket, just perfect for St. Patrick's Day. Bill is a former neighbor of mine.
Now I hear a beautiful tune that I believe is being played for Ethel O'Brien. You hear that, Judy? My Wild Irish Rose.
Good. How's she going, Bill? Yeah, it sure is, Bill. Thanks a lot for coming.
Wyowiga people can start going home Monday. It's the best news I heard. And the greatest group of people are people from Wyowiga, Wisconsin. I'm so proud to represent this district, but Wyowiga showed the world that central Wisconsin, this part of the state, the best people live here. We took disaster, looked it in the face, and beat it.
Thanks so much for your words, Bill. Bill just told us that the people of Wyowiga some of them will be going back home on Monday. We're real happy to hear that.
Oh, what a relief for them in this disaster.
Next we have Dave and Dan Polka and Variety Band. Hi.
And they are on a flatbed truck, Dennis R. Hilker Trucking. Thank you, Dennis, for having your truck in our parade again.
Dave with his green jacket on. Nice music, Dave. No Blarney, it says on the front of this truck. This is New London Fitness Center. New London Fitness Center wants you to know it's never too late to exercise, so call 982-0524. Our own Tony the Annihilator.
It's not only the luck of the Irish that keeps you fit, we can help you.
Oh my gosh, who is driving that vehicle?
He needs a little help.
They say good luck Wywig on the side of the truck.
That's a kind thought, isn't it?
Yeah. Now here's a fun group. This is New London Packer Tailgate Club. The New Dublin Packer Tailgate Club was started in the fall of '95. There are 32 members. A lot get together to watch the game and have some cookouts. Hi, Jan.
Boy, that looks like fun. A little Packer fan fell asleep. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, Waiawega. Some of the thoughts are expressed on the parade floats, and all of us have those types of thoughts on our minds, even if they are unspoken.
Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful float. This is from Pine Tree Supper Club and the McNamara's. While everyone else is eating corned beef and cabbage, the McNamara's are eating prime rib at the Pine Tree. The McNamara's are from down Milwaukee way. We welcome them to New Dublin. 'Tis no Blarney. McNamara's came 140 miles for this parade.
And they're sitting in the shade of the pine tree and in the good luck horseshoe. Boy, I could see a nice piece of prime beef. Oh, there's a bright green sign. Thanks, New Dublin, for making our dream come true. Now, what dream would this be?
This is the daycare center of New Dublin. Our luck has been good thanks to the community support. We're very happy to be in our new home. Everything is as good as gold.
And it is beautiful too. St. Patrick and I had the pleasure of going through the home and singing with Henry Miles playing flute with us, and a lot of the children that we're looking at right now were sitting on the floor in front of us as we were singing, playing, and talking about St. Patrick, and we invited them to the parade, and look at, here they are. Now that little boy has some Irish gold coins around his neck. Try your luck at the daycare center. The care is as good as gold.
Next we have the Cashel Dennehy School of Dance, School of Irish Dance.
We are so pleased to have the Cashel Dennehy dancers with us this year. They are pausing, and we're going to be showing a dance that they're doing. Blue costumes with the fancy embroidery that is from the historic Book of Kells. Some of us have been lucky enough to visit the place where the Book of Kells is on display in Dublin.
I believe they'll be playing down at the Irish Fest down in the tent right after the program.
Yes, they will. Immediately following the parade, the girls will be dancing, and we've constructed a very heavy-duty stage for them so that they can dance to their heart's content. Just look at that. And their accompaniment today is portable. I see it's 2 flutes, 2 Irish tin whistles. We don't know who's blowing the flutes, but maybe we can find out a little bit later. Must have been coming up with them from Milwaukee. How nice.
Our next participants are the Shamrock Club of Northeast Wisconsin. The Shamrock Club of Northeast Wisconsin has been in existence for 2.5 years. Membership is 165 members and they meet monthly. Mike Murphy is portraying St. Patrick. He is riding in a car from the House of Ryan. The club's 1996 Irish Person of the Year is Jerry Meyer.
Hello, Jerry. We're so happy to have the Shamrock Club of Northeast Wisconsin with us today. Thank you for driving over. I know last fall some of your club members came over and we met with you at our Halfway There celebration.
Here we've got the Paddy O'Curran clan. Paddy O'Curran and his clan. 8 out of 9 grandchildren are in the parade for the first time. Thanks a lot for coming. Didn't we see him last night someplace? I thought so.
He was dancing. He was learning the Irish dances that were being taught out at Crystal Falls, and he was wearing that gorgeous tie. I think that tie is about as tall as he is.
Next we have the New Dublin One Stop. New London, New Dublin One Stop, the mobile station. It's the one where you leave as a friend. Hi, Carol.
Winnebago Detachment Marine Corps.
From Berlin, Wisconsin.
Boy, the crowd is a beautiful crowd today. So many people have turned out in this snowless environment. What a switch.
Well, it's a little chilly, but at least we don't have any rain.
I think it's the luck of the Irish that keeps the rain away from us.
Sure
Judy.
must be, sure must be. Next we have a float from Dawn's Piggly Wiggly. New owners Rick and Doreen Dawn and their employees wish you all a happy and safe St. Patrick's Day. There is the pig.
And the new owner is wearing the New Dublin Dash shirt. Was he in the Dash? And they're passing out balloons. St. Patrick's Day balloons for the kiddies.
Marilyn Lathrop and Kelly Evans, employees of the Piggly Wiggly. Spirits are bubbling in New Dublin. Murphy Concrete and Construction.
With the luck of the Irish and Murphy's Conveyor, we can deliver you right to the pot of gold, no matter how high. Thanks for being in the parade, Murphys. Here we have It's Great to Be Irish. The New London
New Dublin JCs. New London JCs is a civic-minded organization. It helps promote and conduct many special events in the community, such as Wolf River Festival, Old Car Show, 4x4 Jamboree, Haunted House, and they're involved in St. Pat's festivities.
WTCH.
WOWN. 99.3 on your FM and 960 AM.
We can hear them right now discussing the situation in Waiawega. Very sad situation. We're glad to hear that at least some of the people will be returning to their homes on Monday. We're blessed with friendship. Friendship, laughter, and love, and a bit of Irish luck. The Crane Clan. The Cranes have had a float in the parade every year. Tipperary in the morning. All the Cranes. So nice to see you this morning. Cranes of all ages and from all over the place. They're coming together in New Dublin.
Hi, Regina.
There's one person that I'm thinking about right now who we do miss this year very much. That's Gordy Allen. Gordy walked in the very first St. Patrick's Day parade that we had, and that was back when we only had one side of the street. The parade was going down one way and the cars were going the other.
I think he marched in the parade that was 1 block long. And that
Yes,
was
he did.
That was from Coils to Midtown. And our thoughts and prayers are with the Crane family and with the Allen family. We really miss Gordy.
Big Whopper Weekend is coming up April 12th, 13, and 14. Oh, you know, that's when you can go down by the river and have a buffalo burger.
Oh, I could go for one of those now.
Me too.
This boat and trailer is the grand prize at Big Whopper Weekend, which is April 12th, 13th, and 14th. Come down and have a good time. The trap range opens on May 7th. Come out and join a league. New London Fish and Game Club.
Spirits are bubbling in New Dublin. Well, listen to that. That's the tune of Phil the Fluter. We were singing that in the halls of St. Joseph Residence just the other evening.
Yeah.
And isn't that a coincidence? Because this is the St. Joseph Residence entry in our parade. A little leprechaun sitting up there, passing out candy. And some very pretty leprechauns walking in front, passing out candy out of their pots of gold. Hi, Sue.
Those green ears she's got on, I don't think she can hear you. St. Joe's residence says, we are growing at St. Joseph's in New Dublin. We at St. Joseph's give care, love, and hope. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Oh, look at that. It's a beautiful float.
Oh, how beautiful this is. Oh, and they're dancing to the tune of Phil the Fluter. That is just darling, ever so darling. Oh, is this cute?
Johnson's Distributing out of Stevens Point. This is a replica of a 1919 delivery truck made in England.
Advertising Point beer, my favorite, especially Point Bach. Hey.
Kid.
We would like to request, please, that all of the children stay back along the sidewalk, if you would, please, so that no one gets run over today. Please back up. Please back up, children. Some parents go out and have the children go back, please.
Next, we have the Washington Junior High Band, which is sponsored by the Rainbow.
We know those drivers.
The Rainbow extends a happy St. Patrick's Day and luck of the Irish to all. The drum majors for the Washington Junior High Band are Jody Hughes and Jody Susko.
The Jodi. Roberta Sawal is marching along with the children and directing today. We thank her for her efforts in coming out and for teaching an Irish song. This is for you, Ethel, our Irish Rose.
They look so nice in their red sweatshirts, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Oh. London Bulldogs.
I see some red shirts with green bangs.
And the shamrocks on the cheeks. Okay, okay. Next we have St. Mary's, Luck of the Irish. St. Mary's Lenten fish fries are held on Bear Creek on Friday evenings. Hugh Flanagan, I think, is driving the truck. No, he isn't. Hunchkies are up there.
And those fish fries are great. Just ask my friend Kathy O. Lawson about them. Oh, they're just the most delightful fish fries in the area.
St. Mary's Truck and Tractor Pulls are May 31st and June 1st.
See Larry McCarran for Challenge the Rock.
Oh, $5.94. Back from Vegas. Darwin and Phyllis Alberts in their 1930 Model A. And Brittany and Brianne. Hi, girls. Isn't that a beautiful vehicle? Did you bring any money back, Phyllis? Darwin did, huh? Good. Okay, who's this? The Bottle Shop. My gosh, look at those Santa Claus. Isn't that the Bottle Shop? Where is it? Where is it? Where's that?
Well, they must think it's Christmas in Killarney.
Enjoy and have fun on St. Patrick's Day from the Bottle Shop, your one-stop party shop in New Dublin. Oh my God.
Leprechauns pulling this big semi. Leprechauns are pulling Ron and Lloyd's. Oh, what a job.
Drop in for savings at Ron and Lloyd's, and remember, you always save more green at Ron and Lloyd's.
Was that Ron and Lloyd in the front?
Next we have Clan Donald Pipes and Drums. Clan Donald Pipes and Drums is based in Green Bay.
Let's sit back and listen to the beautiful music of the pipes. The strains of the Minstrel Boy as they march down the street.
That was beautiful. They're based in Green Bay, but their members come from all over the northeast Wisconsin and the Fox Valley. The pipe major is Bruce Danielson, the president, Dennis Metz. Well, look at this. That's Kurt Summers Argo, Kurt's London Barber and Beauty.
And they were doing some twirls around.
You know that Argo swims too.
Kurt's London Barber and Beauty, New London. Great service since 1950s.
And Dorschner Sports. Hi, Louise. How you doing, girls? Here. Oh, yes. Look at that beautiful boat, and they put so much time in that float of theirs. Kurt and Marilyn, Louise, Mickey, Shelly, Karen, Sarah, fishing for great haircuts at Kurt's.
Oh, here's something funny for a bit of Irish humor. It's Rudy's Cuties from Cecil, Wisconsin. We were certainly hoping that he would come by this year. Just a bit of humor and having fun. Fun, fun, Irish style. Luck of the Irish to you all. R&B Roofing is our next entry, and they're wishing the luck of the Irish to New Dublin. Thanks for being in the parade.
They're from Hortonville. Look at this old truck. It's Wisconsin's Old Truck Show will be in Clintonville. Our third year of promoting the preservation of Wisconsin's old and historic trucks. May 25th and 26th at W.A. Olin Park in Clintonville.
Well, that certainly sounds like a fun time. Walking around and looking at old trucks. And they would like us to come. Please come to the Old Truck Show in Clintonville on Memorial Day weekend.
The first vehicle was a 1929 Ford pickup Model A. The second was a 1930 Ford flatbed truck, a Model Double A. Next we have the Wapaka County 40 at 8. Dave Wyszynski and I can't see who else is in there. Bob Pulaski. 40 at 8 is a veteran service group. Things are bubbling at Plock GM and Chrysler in New Dublin, Wisconsin.
Would like to extend thanks to Plock for having so many of their vehicles in the parade this year and pulling some entries and floats for us. Thank you.
The Nine House boys driving those trucks, I believe.
We're so happy to have the First State Bank of New London and Clintonville sponsoring the Freedom Irish Marching Band.
They perform for many, many parades. Recently, they performed in Washington, D.C. They're under the direction of Phil Stengel. The majorette is Lori Van Weichen. Flag captain is Kelly Austin. Freedom Marching Irish Band. I love their uniforms.
Aren't they beautiful? Now we'll sit back and listen. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. Beautiful uniforms and beautiful music. This year's parade is the Luck of the Irish, and that is the insignia on the Freedom Irish costumes, the four-leaf clover for good luck.
Crooks Breakfast Bar and Grill. It'll be a St. Patrick's Day massacre at Crooks Bar in Clintonville tonight. Music by Tombstone. What kind of car is that? 57.
A 50 Chevrolet,
50 Chevrolet.
a deluxe, beautiful convertible. Oh my goodness, look at this limousine. We thought it was the hearse, but it's Dynasty Limousine.
They service all occasions. They have 2 locations, 10-passenger super stretch limousines with affordable prices.
Well, that certainly looks like it would be a fun thing to ride in, doesn't it, Judy?
Sure does. New Dublin Soccer Association. Soccer sign-up for 1996 season is in May. They will be offering a soccer camp for children and adults in July. Thank you to Plock for driving the soccer team around.
Oh my goodness, what do we have here? Lorraine's Family Restaurant and Riverside Marine and a Blue Ape. The Wapaka Bass Club is also part of this entry. 3 in 1. Beautiful boat and truck. I don't know about that Blue Ape though.
Next we have Shawano Distributing Company. Sponsored by Shawano Distributing Company in Shawano, distributors of all fine Miller products in New Dublin and surrounding areas.
We would like to thank Shawano Distributors for their monetary donations to our parades. The recent years that enables us to have some of the fine units that you see in the parades. They're expensive and we appreciate the donations that we receive. Uh-oh. Oh, Shawano's still, okay. Clan Gathering Pipe Band, sponsored by Shawano Distributing. Thank you for that contribution. After the parade, the Clan Gathering Pipe Band will be performing in our entertainment tent, which is right in downtown New Dublin. So just come walking on down and come on into the parade tent headquarters.
Next we have Ohinsky Well Drilling. Drilling in the Irish area. The drillers are Snap, JJ, and JP. Hinsky Well Drilling.
This Army Reserve unit must have gotten in late. They're trying to catch up with the other ones.
Oh, hi, Snap.
Oh, there's Snap. Oh, now we see he's with the well drillers. What's the hold up here, Judy? It seems like a lull in the parade. I think there's some accident or, a breakdown. What do you think broke down? It must be
the hearse.
I do believe you're right. Several blocks down the road, it looks like the hearse has had its annual limp along through the parade and didn't quite make it.
They're down by what? By Bobbin Mills, would you say? Oh, it's running now. They got it going.
I know. We should see this. But she gave those flowers.
We would like to mention that Dawn's Bouquet and Denny's Music donated. They're located by the Walmart in Piggly Wiggly, and Dawn's did donate the flowers for today's dignitaries. We appreciate that. Bunches of green carnations.
Any other people you want to thank?
And if you don't mind, Dick, we'd like to thank you for filming our parade every year as you do, freezing out here. And not just the parade, but so many, many functions that you photograph for the whole city. I see you everywhere. When do you sleep? Not too often.
2 o'clock in the morning till 6.
Well, thank you very much. Well, I hear the droning of the drum announcing the coming of Finnegan's Wake. A sober moment for the parade, I'm sure.
Yeah, very sobering. I went to Finnegan's Wake last evening out at Pups, and they put on a very, very good show. Very good wake.
Buzzio Christian is drumming for us this morning, as he has done in many of the wake services throughout the years. Sounds a little rough.
It looks a little rough. Try our layaway plan, Coyle's Morgue. Poor man's burials. Oh, look at those pallbearers.
Oh, we recognize a lot of the pallbearers and mourners, some of our own nephews and relatives.
The only reason the poor widow's crying is because the bank was closed today and she couldn't cash the inheritance check. Yes. Yeah, in fact, her husband used to go with her from there.
Yeah, and I found out about it too, Father.
What happened there? Oh, my goodness. Don't worry. Her husband's been on the street before in the gutter. We better assist.
Did the body fall out?
The body fell out, but they managed to throw it back into the hearse and drive along another few blocks. The crowd certainly does get a laugh out of that. It's a very funny addition to the parade and the merriment of the weekend. What do we have here?
This looks like the gang from Phil Still in Northport. Phil Still have a best time on the hill where the bartenders are a lot of fun. It looks like it, doesn't it? Holy cow. Happy St. Patrick's Day from Phil Still.
Bear Lake Campgrounds.
Hi. How you doing?
The Conroys. Yes.
It's great to be Irish when you're out at Bear Lake Campground.
Such a nice swimming beach, too. We like to go there at least once a summer.
Next we have John's Bar. John's Bar, New London, New Dublin would like to wish everyone a happy and safe St. Patty's Day.
Arts, heating, air conditioning, and repair. And all the leprechauns in the front waving to us. This is Art Maloff, Arts Repair, and that's Jennings Road, New Dublin. There might be no snow, but it's a little chilly out here today, Judy.
That it is. Oh, let's see. I think this one might be. It's a big Ort transportation truck. And this is the New Dublin Co-op Nursery. New London Cooperative Nursery is a preschool that provides various learning experiences so that the child may have opportunities for physical, intellectual, social, and emotional growth. Yeah, I don't know where this one was, Midtown.
Anyone you recognize?
Sure, Tipper Dunbar. Wisconsin Army National Guard. Tipper Dunbar there. Hi. If you like Irish green, be a fighting machine. Join our team. Wapaka National Guard Unit. Oh, gee. Paul McNett driving his green bicycle backwards. And he'd like to wish everyone a happy St. Patrick's Day.
Everything is backwards on that bike, Paul. Even the training wheels are backwards. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Mr. McNett.
Huh? Next we have the Girl Scouts. Brownies. These are the brownies and juniors. Sponsored by the Lincoln Brownie Troop 59. Look at the little brownies. The luck of the Irish shines on New Dublin Shamrocks.
Lots of pretty girls there.
Oh, look what we got here. Oh my gosh.
The O'Neills are lucky to be Irish. We're lucky to know them.
Yeah, yeah. How you doing? Double your luck with O'Neills. Where did I see you last night? Where's the rest of your clan, O'Neills? Oh my gosh, Lester! How you doing? It's so good to see Mr. and Mrs. O'Neill, Mike, with the green tongue. Lester and Dorothy O'Neill. Oh, he was once, wasn't he? Say that.
Formerly our Irish Man of the Year. Very nice to see him in the parade again.
ATF Tires and Service. ATF Tires and Service is located in their new facility at 210 North Ridge Drive, just across from the Roadstar. What's this? Soaring Eagles. What did it say on there?
To join the Soaring Eagles. Soaring Eagles is an environmental organization that is here to inform you of the endangerment of the earth. To join us, call 982-6420. Ord Transportation.
Max Landing. The race is on to Max Landing. Hi, Rick. What does that say? Yeah, that's Rick.
Even an Irish dog.
Max Landing Bar and Grill. I can't read that. What is this now? Bumper to bumper. Fred Sweeney driving it. Bumper to Bumper is owned by Brian Coyle. For all your automotive needs, stop in and see Brian at Bumper to Bumper.
Well, who do we have here but Randy Ogensky on his lovely antique 1950 John Deere Tractor MT. And Randy is riding with his little granddaughter, Lissa, underneath the shade of a beautiful, great big shamrock. And they are advertising something. It's Shamstock at the VFW tonight, which is a bluegrass band going to be playing for us after the parade. And it looks like another announcement on the back, inviting you to Cornstalk at Pat's Cow Palace. What a pretty tractor that is, and what a pretty girl.
Hey, look at that license plate. He did it. New Dublin he's got on his license plate. John McKinsky, the past Grand Knight, and Wayne O'Talsman, past Grand Knight, for the Knights of Columbus. They belong to the Father Herb Council. Uh-oh, what was that? His license plate normally reads New London, and he said, one way or the other, I'm going to get New Dublin on there, and that he did.
The New Dublin Floor Center.
You won't need your Irish luck to find the good deals at New Dublin Floor Center, cleverly hidden behind the F&M Bank on Wisconsin Street. And here we have a new business, C&T Amigos. Next to Fast Stop Video, they're featuring Mexican food, stuffed potatoes, specialty hot dogs, and a variety of ice cream treats.
I love Mexican food.
Oh, here we've got Hillshire Farm and Cons. Hillshire Farm brings you a Willie, our Irish mascot, who says, have a safe St. Patrick's Day in New Dublin and enjoy our products as you celebrate.
Griffin Excavating. Wolf River Preservation Association, promoting a safe, navigable waterway, preserving the river for future generations. Rawhide Boys Ranch, in cooperation with Wolf River Preservation. Big thanks to Riverside Marine. What's that have to do with Griffin Excavating?
Next we have Wapaka County Snowmobile Association. They encourage all snowmobilers to join the local snowmobile club. Mark Oz driving the tractor. Northport Snow Riders.
Local snowmobilers join Northport Snow Riders Snowmobile Club.
That's Terry Dorschner driving that green truck. Happy St. Patrick's Day from the Northport Snow Riders. And look at this guy, my next door neighbor, Mark Casey. Advertising for Ken Sports Incorporated from Little Chute. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Mark. Number is just 95. Got it?
TransStar. TransStar is a national refrigerated fleet of 600 trucks based out of Wapaka. Truck number 3531 is operated by trainer Terry Simons from Royalton.
Next we have Griffin Excavating. We will dig in all your Irish dirt you wish to build on. Call 982-2259.
You call, we haul.
Can't even see this. No, what's this one? Okay. What else is coming? You got any more? Went Auto Sales. 1969 Ford Fairlane convertible from Went Auto Sales in New London. And behind it is a 1986 Chrysler Laser.
And that is Went Auto Sales of New London. JB Transport, the Cadillac Ranch, downtown Bear Creek.
Advertising for Baker Construction from New London. I don't know what this is. No. Oh. What's that last one you got written down, Melissa? Okay, what is that? Mike's Towing from Hortonville. We missed that one. Should have been on it. Those last ones that were cut. Are they written down? Mid-Valley Industrial Service Incorporated. They say Happy St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. Mid-Valley Industrial Service.
I wish. Oh, it's ending up here.
There's a lot more coming, and I don't know what they are.
I got the TV. I know, and I'll plug it in. Is it all programmed? Two? Okay, I got the TV only then.
Ord Trucking Incorporated.
I don't have his phone number.
Semi in the parade. The ABC Seamless, the Seamless people. Seamless siding, seamless gutters and windows.
Out of Clintonville?
And this is out of Clintonville.
No, of course. You got cars here. What do you think the watch for? You always light off the phone.
Would like to give special recognition to the hardworking people that put on our parade today.
Classic Chevy Club. The annual car show will be Sunday, June. What is it? Oh,
The parade chairman and co-chairman, Pup Lawhern and Jill Hart, are going by on their golf carts.
Reuben Westfall and crew, the men that never sleep, the trucks that never stop, except for a green beer. Well, that's the end of the parade, and we'd just like to make mention that our thoughts and prayers are with a few families who have lost people this year that were always in our parade and that's Clifford Carey, who was one of our Irishmen of the year, and we this year lost 2 Irish roses, Dolores Casey Middlestead and Esther Dunleavy.
Thank you again, Dick, for filming our parade this year. And the city of New Dublin, thank you very much for allowing us to have the wonderful festivity that we have.